Do you have any more questions about my bed?
Firm mattress, I'm guessing?
I used Firm for many, many years. I got this baby through 1-800 mattress. I'm a side sleeper, so I got me something a little softer.
Oh, sounds like you have quite the setup.
It took me months. The full story will take a call. It's a little silly. Oh, last thing I got was a gold duvet. Very recently. It's beautiful.
What kind of fabric?
Hold on. Polyester microfiber? It looks like silk.
I bet it looks cheap.
No, it's made out of polyester microfibers. Those are very rare and luxurious.
I bet it's lovely.
It's gorgeous. Look, here's a picture.
Oh, that looks hideous. Would you ever sleep in something like that?
It looks scratchy.
Like lots of snags. Ugh. Oh my, quite sumptuous.
I'm a fancy man. Don't laugh at my fancy man.
Oh my god. That just...
I'm a fancy... Come on, stop laughing at me. I am a fancy man. A good bed is so important and should be sexy.
Agreed. One of the most important pieces of furniture in one's home.
Yes. Tell me about yours or how you'd like to experience mine.
I'll pass on that. I recently splurged and got a custom-made headboard from Pottery Barn. And I sent a link that showed exactly what it looked like. But I got mine in a dark smoke-colored velvet with pewter hobnails.
Wow, that's gorgeous, Kelpie.
It was indulgent for sure, and totally worth it.
Oh yeah, don't screw around with a thing you were going to spend 1/3 of your life in.
Exactly.
An investment for sure. Can't be overstated. And yes, sex.
Sex? Huh?
I'm being silly. A bed equals sex.
Just as much as desk equals sex, kitchen table equals sex, countertop equals sex, couch equals sex, leather recliner equals sex.
A woman after my own heart. Is the Italian part of you Sicilian?
I'm not actually sure.
Many women I know with raspier voices, they're Sicilian.
My mom has a medium range voice, but I will say she has always been interested in the mafia. On their most recent trip to Italy, they actually visited that one town where the mafia originated. I can't think of the name of it now.
I think that it's called Mafiaville. Wowee! I just had to take my old computer disk out. Freaking behemoth.
Ooh.
Why the ooh?
Out with the old, in with the new, yes?
Yes!
Do you have any more questions for me?
Here's a picture of my desk. I'm sure I'll think of something. That's the new desk. I love it. How do you feel about beards?
How do I express this? If it suits the gentleman, I love them, but facial hair is not a requirement.
Gotcha.
Actually, if I may,
I haven't shaved in a week. I'm gonna go with it. I'll decide if I want to keep it salt and pepper or not.
on a clean-shaven man, making out with him late at night when there's a bit of 5 o'clock shadow, that scratchy scruffiness is totes hot.
I appreciate your honesties. I may keep this. I will ask for opinions, though. Right now, I like to change. I had a goatee for about a decade.
Goatees are cool too.
I'm gonna go get some stuff done. It was a blast talking to you.
Yeah, I gotta get stuff done too. Enjoy.
Thanks, Rose Kiss Smiley.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Then I sent Kelpish. I sent her a link to a video by Killer Priest, and the song is called Heavy Mental. Good morning, precious. Let's start it off with something different, shall we?
Sure. Can't decide what to send you. What are you in the mood for?
Something fun and energizing.
I send a song by Boy Epic called Dirty Mind. You should enjoy that.
Well done.
You like?
Great visuals.
Agent Provocateur circa 2015 for her lingerie, in case you were wondering.
I don't know that name.
It's a high-end lingerie brand.
Oh, cool. What are your plans for today?
Not entirely sure yet. You?
Same. I would work in the cold rain or stay in and record music or call a friend or two.
I thoroughly enjoy a cold, rainy day. I think I have the opposite of sad or whatever that seasonal affective disorder is.
Shirley Manson over here is only happy when it rains.
Good one.
Thanks. I like a rain day, but not too many in a row, especially when I am out working.
I can see that. It definitely poses certain challenges.
Yes, I'm going to get things started. Here's 3 roses.
Go start them things.
Then I sent Kelpish a picture of something I made in a pan, and it looks like...
That's a wok. He made a pot pie in a wok.
That's my wok pie.
Wow, it's your wok.
It's my baby. I made Chef's chicken pot pie.
And how was it?
OMG, it was delicious. I didn't even make it perfectly, and it's still magnificent. You're such a bad girl.
Moi? The song.
I love the song. It's now on my permanent playlist. 2 Roses and Kisses. Yes, you got it. Ha ha.
Yeah, that is like the real deal, am I right?
As real as it gets. And how are you today?
Better than expected. You?
I haven't been up that long, but good. Gotta make a plan for the day. More cooking and more eating pot pie. Ha ha!
What are you going to make today?
I want to make Chef's chicken palm, but I don't have a deep fryer.
How long will the pot pie last you?
It's a very large batch, but I am 2 servings at once.
Will you freeze any?
That's a good idea, especially if I cook more today.
Exactly.
To be honest, with this meal, you either take a nap or you fuck right after.
Wait a minute. Something that carb heavy? Napping is the only option.
Since I have no one here, it is.
You can pursue such activities when so full?
After 1 serving, yes. 2 made me very sleepy.
Okay. I can buy that. Hey, can I bounce a video idea off of you?
Of course.
Okay, the guy with the boot fetish, Worker, and I think there are a few more. Oh, the guy who wanted to be treated like a dog.
Yes.
All represent facets of S&M dynamics.
True, and the slave to mistresses dude.
So I thought I would do a reading of the iconic masochistic novel, Venus in Furs. I'd break it up into like 4 parts, I think.
You had already mentioned that to me, precious little gypsy princess. I think it is a great idea.
I did? I must have been sleepy. The first and last parts would also have some commentary on both those predators and the novel.
Intriguing.
If I were someone different, I would read it in front of the camera in my vintage fur and above the knee leather boots. But I'm not that person.
Aw, too bad. Unless you do that trick where the camera cuts off your head.
You remember that one video where Ember just showed her fish-netted feet?
I never saw that.
She's acting the part of a dominatrix for one of the predators. Can't remember his name.
Okay.
But the camera is just pointed at her calves and feet, and she's wearing fishnets.
That's your plan?
No, I was going to try to put together a collection of illustrations of Wanda.
That's a less sexy idea. I'm just saying.
How do you know? I could have deformed legs, stumps with pus-filled lesions.
That's absolutely possible.
You might call me Stumpy as a nickname.
Deformed stumps that wear striped stockings?
Yep.
Okay, you got it, Stumpy. Stumpy sounds like the pesky little sister who never wants to leave you alone and when you are hanging out with your cool friends.
Sadly, I was that person as I am the youngest.
Aw, my poor Kelpie. I was my dad's youngest and my mom's only.
Wow, that's like a twofer. So you have characteristics of being an only child plus characteristics of being the baby of the family. You were spoiled, I bet.
If my parents had any money, probably. I had oldest child and only child characteristics. It's weird.
That is odd.
Did get lots of Ma's attention. I'm off. Cobb asked me to be on his stream tonight. Take care of your sexy voice and your horrific stumps.
When are you streaming?
9 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a Streamzilla.
Cool.
Okay, bye. Rose kiss, smiley.
and then I send him a video by Isaac Danielson called Power. What is the true nature of power? Who really has it? The one who submits or the one who needs that submission?
That's a pretty damn good song. Also, video is pretty good example of a woman using her female powers.
True, but ponder this. If their relationship was severed, who would be more affected and long for reunion? I argue within the reality of the video, he holds more power than the female.
I think that the person who does the severing has the most power and is less affected. And yes, I have had subs leave me. It sucked. I was very affected.
Sorry, I meant to say it was something neutral. That neither of them initiated it. Like natural disaster kept them apart. Or maybe a viral pandemic.
A viral pandemic would never happen in a million years. You're out of your kelpin mind?
I know, right? Never ever happen.
Never ever.
Interesting mental exercise. Yes? I've resolved it to both options and everywhere in between.
It really is. Of course, the moment a sub takes her submission away, it's over. To continue is battery. Or worse.
If I may be so curious, how do you make such a dynamic official? Contract? Blood offering? Statements uttered under a full or new moon?
You sign a kinky contract. Then I send her one of my own videos, which are the best kind of videos to send. And I sent her my video of Sign My Kinky Contract, original comedy song by Jorrun Comedy.
Which is now lost. Let's give Sign My Kinky Contract a few moments of silence. So that was real?
By the way, a good sub always sets her master up to deliver a punchline, so thank you for that. Most of it was making fun of 50 Shades, with a little bit of personal experience thrown in, no actual contract.
So, how do you formally acknowledge such a dynamic? Or maybe you don't.
I definitely want to continue discussion with you, but not right now. I am about to do a singing video, and I have to get to the right headspace. It is an extremely emotional song, as well as huge shoes to fill.
No rush.
I like how he just totally ignored the question and says I gotta go. Thank you, Rose. I'm back. Happy to report I did okay.
Sorry for the delay. Just got out of work.
Not a problem. Much to my surprise and delight, it is already getting a lot of attention. Glad I stepped out of my comfort zone.
Very cool. Being uncomfortable can be a good thing.
That's where all growth comes from, right?
Something like that.
How was work today? You were asking how a sub gives herself to me.
Not exactly. I was asking how you make that dynamic official.
Nothing too fancy. It's mostly her kneeling and asking me to be her master, saying she will obey all my commands from me only.
Have you ever had a sub go rogue? Is residency with you a requirement? It's a valid question.
Go rogue how? It's a question.
Begin to undermine you. Disobedience. And not in a I'm going to make a mistake so we can have sexy fun time way, but real disrespect.
Good Lord. Wouldn't tolerate that for a second.
How would you sever the connection?
That's a big difference from a playful pushing limits that ends up with a spanking. Absolutely.
Do you use safe words? Actually, you didn't answer the questions. I wasn't asking a hypothetical. Have you ever had to sever a connection due to that type of behavior?
No. And no. No one has disrespected me like that.
Gotcha. And no safe words?
No safe words. The safe word is, please stop, this hurts.
You don't gag your subs?
Of course I do.
So really it's... Damn, I amuse myself sometimes.
Aha! Congratulations.
Why, thank you.
Anything else you were curious about there, Dan Allen?
Wow, really? Associate me with that bastard.
Yaha! Now you've amused me.
Also, I assure you, my southern anatomy is not deformed.
Ooh, if you could see me right now.
Oh?
I wipe my forehead with my arm in a comical manner of relief.
Relief? You know something I don't.
Ha! I'm joking. Relief to hear that you aren't really stumpy.
Yeah, that is a good thing, huh?
Yes.
Do you mark your subs? Brand them?
No, I am not a sadist. I might have her wear something specific, do something with her hair, etc.
That isn't necessarily sadistic.
That's about the extent of it.
Interesting. And you don't require residency?
No. There is always a dating aspect involved.
That's so lenient of you.
Thank you.
Do you ever have concurrent subs?
No, because it usually involves dating. However, the nympho that I dated suggested finding another sub to serve us both.
Wouldn't the correct word be service?
Perhaps. She was technically a switch, as was the woman after whom I dated, the one who brought me to Sheets.
Oh, I was going to ask, after she made that suggestion, if you disciplined her for insolence, but now that makes sense.
Bisexual switches are a lot of fun. She was going to build me a harem with her as the lead wife.
I can see the appeal. So in that relationship, you kind of became a switch too, yes? If there isn't a third.
It's fun to imagine, but it wouldn't work in the real world. You misunderstand, my dear Kelpish. I stay dominant. She is always my submissive. If another woman joined, my sub would dom her, and both of them would be my sub.
I didn't misunderstand. I was asking for clarification. There's a difference.
Well, la-di-da. Have you been a sub before? Enjoyed it? Lived in?
I'm not allowed to divulge such information.
Oh, you belong to someone now and have agreed to be mute about it. No further questions.
Thank you for your understanding.
Very welcome.
But I would bet my life savings you have about 1,000 more questions suddenly.
Yaha! It's baked salmon, isn't it? I can't even be jealous. He's such a great guy.
No, not him. Mein Herr isn't in the community.
No further questions.
Danke.
Not sure if that means you owe me your life savings or not.
Well, to be honest, I don't have the authority to even gamble it.
Haha! He keeps you on a short leash. Nice. ...
I hope things aren't awkward now.
No, we'll just discuss other things from now on.
We can still collaborate if there was only a script for me to review. Just teasing. You've been crazy busy, I know.
Indeed. A new video today, a phone call, a song request I've taken on, Streamzilla last night, which was fun.
You're a rising star in the community for sure.
Oh, thank you so kindly. Some days I feel as though I am, and some days not.
What makes you not feel like one? Also, I think you can genuinely appreciate this song. And I send him Meg Myers' Desire, which I send him again later on.
Some days I feel like bigger YouTubers are clamoring to work with other people and not me. I have to ask, and I don't get asked. That being said, the High Priestess herself left a comment on one of my videos and made my whole day.
I wouldn't read too much into it. I think people are ultimately creatures of habit.
Perhaps.
You're getting more requests than I am. I wasn't on Streamzilla.
That being said, I got an outpouring of love and appreciation today that was almost miracle level. So I am indeed very lucky.
See, there you go.
I was on Streamzilla by my request.
He could have said no, or forget to send you the info.
All in all, if you heard the end of my stream, I am really lucky. The community has given me good friends. I've gotten to work with people whose work I admire, and my talent is being respected and mostly admired.
Exactly. And you don't actually want it to appeal to everyone.
And I flirt with a lot of women. Statistically, at least some of them are really hot.
If you do, it means you're kind of bland.
I can't appeal to everyone. Not everyone has taste.
I would guess that more than a few of the women you flirt with wait on bated breath to see your name on the next live stream.
That thought gave me a warm feeling inside. I'm not gonna lie. Get down, Mr. Penis.
Let's just hope at least one of them is among the hotties.
We can never be sure, can we? Ha ha!
Right now, depends on how much work you want to do to find out.
That sounds exhausting. I'm using my energy up creating content.
That's a better course.
Indeed.
Hey, I gotta get some chores done. I'll be back on later, okay?
Good timing. I have cooking to do.
Excelente.
See ya.
Bon appetit. Ciao, ciao.
Gracias. No more using that word. You have a master. Ha ha!
Wait, what word?
Ciao. It literally means I am your slave.